Yo, what's up, Kanye Scope fam? Get ready, cuz we're diving headfirst into the latest storm surrounding ye. We've got a teen filmmaker dropping an unauthorized documentary with thousands of hours of never-before-seen footage. This isn't just any film, it's an unfiltered look into the mind and movements of Ye, captured over years of relentless documentation. We're talking about moments from the White House to private studios, all poised to drop a bombshell on what we thought we knew. But wait, the drama doesn't stop there. A judge is laying down the law, ordering Ye to face a deposition in a lawsuit filed by a former Donda Academy employee. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. We're talking about allegations of praising Adolf Hitler and a hefty fine. You'll want to hear the details of what's going down in the courtroom. And the revelations keep coming. We're also getting an in-depth look at a brand new documentary that captures Kanye West's unfiltered journey. This film promises to go beyond the headlines, offering a deep dive into his creative peaks, personal struggles, and the controversies that have defined his career. It's a chance to see the man behind the music and the headlines like never before. And that's just the tip of the iceberg for what's happening with you right now. You do not want to miss this deep dive. Smash that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single second. This documentary is about mental health. That's what Ye allegedly told Nico Ballesteros, a teenager who spent 6 years embedded in the rapper's orbit, filming over 3,000 hours of footage. Now, that footage is being released as an unauthorized documentary titled In Whose Name?, offering an unvarnished chronicle of Ye's life during a period of intense creative bursts and public collapse. Ballesteros wasn't on Ye's payroll and retained ownership of the footage, a rare feat, capturing everything from a surreal White House meeting with President Trump to private moments of vulnerability and struggle. The film arrives amidst Ye's continued controversies, including his retraction of an apology for anti-Semitic remarks and the release of a song titled Heil Hitler, making this unfiltered look at his journey particularly timely and provocative. This release is significant because it provides a raw, unmediated perspective on a highly polarizing figure, challenging the headline-driven narratives that often dominate public discourse about Ye. It raises questions about artistic vision, accountability, and the ethics of documenting someone's mental health struggles. Fans and critics alike are buzzing, with many eager to see the body text underneath the headlines that Ballesteros promises. The film's independent distribution strategy suggests a deliberate effort to maintain artistic integrity and spark unfiltered conversation, positioning it as a David versus Goliath in the documentary space. Don't go anywhere, because the legal battles surrounding Ye are just heating up. Next, we're breaking down the judge's latest order forcing Ye to sit for a crucial deposition. The legal noose is tightening around Ye, as a judge has now ordered the artist to undergo a deposition and pay a $4,750 fine in a lawsuit brought by a former Donda Academy employee. This former employee, Trevor Phillips, alleges that Ye praised Adolf Hitler, calling him an innovator, and subjected Black employees, including himself, to discriminatory and harassing behavior. Phillips claims he was hired in 2022, initially inspired by Ye's success, but quickly became a target after objecting to the alleged bigotry within the Donda Academy environment. This development is critical as it forces Ye to confront serious allegations in a legal setting after previous attempts to avoid a deposition. The lawsuit details claims of hateful anti-Semitic and anti-LGBTQ+ statements made by Ye, even allegedly telling students he intended to put them in cages. The judge's order, issued after Ye reportedly refused to sit for a deposition unless a costly, custom protective order was agreed upon, underscores the seriousness of the legal proceedings and Phillips' pursuit of justice. Phillips' suit, filed in April 2024, names Yeezy LLC and Donda Academy as defendants alongside Ye himself. The public reaction is one of intense scrutiny, with many watching to see if Ye will finally be held accountable for the alleged actions and statements detailed in the suit. The outcome could have significant implications for Ye's ongoing legal and public image battles. But the legal drama doesn't end there, as another report details the specifics of this court order. Get ready for the full breakdown of Ye's deposition mandate. Kanye West, now known as Ye, has been officially ordered by a Los Angeles judge to appear for a deposition within the next 30 days in a lawsuit filed by former Donda Academy employee Trevor Phillips. This order comes after repeated attempts by Phillips' legal team to secure testimony from the artist, who had reportedly been evading the deposition. The judge has not only mandated Ye's appearance, but also imposed a $4,750 fine, signaling a firm stance against further delays in the proceedings. Legal documents obtained reveal that Phillips claims Ye frequently espoused anti-Semitic views to staff and expressed intentions to implement harsh disciplinary measures, such as shaving students' heads and confining them in cages. This legal mandate is a significant development in the ongoing lawsuit, which accuses Ye of discrimination, harassment, and creating a hostile work environment. Phillips, who is Black, alleges that Ye treated Black employees more harshly than their white counterparts and subjected him to bullying. The suit, filed in April 2024, also includes Yeezy LLC and Donda Academy as defendants, highlighting the institutional aspect of the allegations. The legal community and the public are closely watching this case, particularly given Ye's history of controversial statements and actions. The pressure is on for Ye to provide testimony under oath, and the judge's strict deadline emphasizes the urgency. Ye's lawyer has declined to comment on the matter, adding to the intrigue surrounding the deposition. And speaking of capturing Ye's journey, a new documentary is set to offer an unprecedented look behind the curtain. Stay tuned as we explore the making of this unfiltered film. A remarkable new documentary, In Whose Name?, is set to premiere, offering an unfiltered glimpse into the life of Kanye West, now known as Ye, captured over 6 years by a dedicated teen filmmaker. Nico Ballesteros, who began filming Ye as a high school student, amassed over 3,000 hours of footage, chronicling everything from a momentous White House meeting with President Trump to the rapper's creative processes and personal struggles. The film promises an unvarnished portrayal, intentionally excluding Ye's direct input, thereby presenting a unique, independent perspective. This documentary arrives at a critical juncture, following Ye's significant career setbacks, including the loss of major corporate partnerships with Adidas and Gap, largely due to his controversial public statements and actions, including anti-Semitic remarks. Ballesteros emphasizes that his intention was not to create a takedown, but a profound exploration of a complex American figure. Notably, Ye has acknowledged the film's depth, likening the viewing experience to an out-of-body moment, despite having no creative or financial stake in its production. The release of In Whose Name? Is generating considerable buzz, with audiences keen to witness the raw footage and Ballesteros' narrative. The fact that Ballesteros retained full ownership of the footage, despite Ye's typical control over his image, is a testament to his unique position and the integrity of his filmmaking approach. This documentary aims to provide context and depth beyond the sensational headlines, inviting viewers to form their own conclusions about Ye's journey. But the story of Ye is far from over, with legal battles continuing to unfold. We'll be right back with the latest on his deposition order. And that's our deep dive into the latest with Ye. We've seen an unauthorized documentary emerge, capturing his unfiltered journey with thousands of hours of footage. We also covered the judge's order for Ye to undergo a deposition and pay a fine in a lawsuit from a former Donda Academy employee, with serious allegations surfacing. Plus, we explored another documentary offering an in-depth look at his tumultuous career and personal struggles. Don't miss out on any of the breaking news. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, leave a comment letting us know your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive updates. We'll see you in the next one.